back at it again. Another 4 inches of snow. This one started about 2:15 today. It's still coming down. Thanks for coming in. What's up? What's up, guys? This one's a heavy, wet one. As I said, about 4 inches. Supposed to get a giant storm here in Pennsylvania, well, across the whole East Coast, I guess, across the whole country, starting like Saturday night into Sunday. They're calling for like, I don't know, anywhere between a low of like 10 inches up to 18 inches. Snowy where everybody else is. I know I had some people on here from Alaska. The other day. Careful around the garage. Of course, tonight's garbage night, so I got to take the cans back down. First, I want to get this cleaned up a little bit. Schools left off early today because, like I said, it started about 2:15 and it just started coming down like a crazy thing, and all the after school activities are canceled. A bunch of basketball games, wrestling matches, all canceled. One Saturday into Sunday, man. It's we're supposed to get, I don't know, our area, it's saying like 10 to 15, or not 10, 15 to 18 inches of snow, which is a heck of a lot of snow. Off of the lake, snow, which 18 inches of snow for them is nothing. say it's going to be the light, fluffy stuff over the weekend, so that makes it a little bit better. Not as icy, easier to push, easier to do the cleanup, the touch-up. Tractor, if you didn't see the description, it's a Kubota LX2620 cab tractor. That's a Titan snow blade. I have the front remote to do the tilt, so I don't have to get in and out of the tractor, which is a blessing. The tractor has heat, air conditioning, four-wheel drive, and a bunch of other stuff, radio, no Wi-Fi. Guess I don't really need it. I got this last year. I had a huge tractor. It was well, not huge, but it was an L3540, and it was an open tractor, an open stage tractor. You love snow, huh? Let's see here. Clayton. Is a moderator. Make some friends. Yeah, I had started off with a small tractor, a BX23, moved along and got the L3540. Had that for, oh man, 10, 12 years, and then last year got sick of being in the open station, and I went back down, but not as small as the BX, and I got this LX, and I love it so far. It has loaded tires in the back, loaded rear wheels. It's not the R4 tires, it's the I think it's R3, like the special ones that are siped. Yeah, it's a closed tractor. It's a cab tractor. Heat, air conditioning. Obviously, I have the heat on right now. The frost. Got the extra work lights. The front and the back, so when I'm backing up, I'm using the mirrors. A lot safer than it was on the other one where I didn't have the mirrors. I'll tell you what, after this weekend, after we get that snowstorm, I'm looking forward to spring. S-P-R-I-N-G, spring. I've had enough. I've been out here, if you look at the channel, I've been out here about every other day doing some kind of snow removal. But 'tis the season. Don't have much, I mean, I don't have any ballast except for ballast, meaning any weight in the back, except for the loaded tires. And I'll tell you what, it does a nice job. Every once in a while, I have to kick on the differential lock, but for the most part, it handles things pretty well. Pretty happy with it. You see here, all roads. What you see there? The sound of the tractors are oddly calming from the outside. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I like it because nobody can bother me. You know, I mean, I guess somebody could call me on the phone or whatever, but people don't bother me. My family, I got a pretty big family. I got 4 little kids, got an adult son, and my wife. But nobody bothers me on here. When I'm out working, cutting the grass, plowing, it's like the me time. It's very therapeutic. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. If you're just wondering, this is a diesel tractor. Around 20, I think 25 horsepower, maybe 26. Good enough. It is cozy. For sure. Definitely. A lot better than it was. We've got wiper blades. Before I got this, I was looking to buy like a snowmobile helmet that was like heated, that I could wear to keep the snow and ice out of my face, because it definitely was rough, especially when I go up the driveway and back down. The wind would be blowing, I'd be covered. I guess if I was 12 years old, I'd love the... Now look at this. Got my wife out there doing some of the touch-up instead of me. Just pulling it away from the garage. She's amazing. Women are stronger, hate to say it guys, than any guy I've ever met. You witness them giving birth to your kids. Good Lord. I know if it was up to me, it wouldn't have happened. Super strong they are. Welcome in, please give the stream a like. Just a double tappy tap. Doesn't cost anything. Doesn't mean I'm going to come over and try to sell you something. Just means that you were here and maybe appreciate seeing something a little bit different. That's all. Pretty cool. Much appreciated. Like I said earlier in the stream, we're supposed to get like 18 inches of snow on Sunday. We're in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, which is well, it's about 70 miles east of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Biggest city near us. We're just about halfway between like Harrisburg and well, right between State College and where Penn State is. and Pittsburgh. Add you guys as moderators as I can here. Push the snow back, because as I always say when I'm doing this, or I always think, you never know when the next storm's coming, but I actually do know when the next storm's coming, and that is Sunday night, or not Sunday night, Saturday night into Sunday, and it's going to be a big one. Let me know where you're from. Put it in the chat, please. It interests me. Also, what the weather's like wherever you might be. I have about a, let's say, 2,000 foot driveway, almost 3,000, so between about a quarter of a mile. Definitely short of a half a mile. 16 feet wide going down the lane. I gotta make sure that I keep room. On the sides when we're plowing. Down that drive down. Let's see if I make it up the other side okay, because there is a bit of a hill. Just in case. All kind of deer footprints. If we're getting 18 inches of snow on Sunday, Saturday night into Sunday, I'll be out a bunch of different times, because I don't know if I can handle that much snow all in one pass. I'll read that comment here. What's that say? Where I'm from, it's pretty calming. Seasons aren't too bad, but it's rains and fogs. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I always complain about things here and say, why did my parents decide to live here? Why do we stay here? But the spring and the fall is absolutely beautiful here. And it's just these few months, really. I mean, the summers are nice. It's kind of humid. Sometimes. But for the most part, it's lush, it's green, the bugs aren't too bad. Probably have to hit this about 2 or 3 times. lush. Struggle with it. When I was a kid, I didn't struggle with it, but I think as I got older, boy, oh boy, you find out you're human. Trailer hitch and put the handles of the can in it, and they just roll on those giant wheels. Those cans were new last year. Our garbage company implemented them, I should say. Comes up here when they plow, they push the snow on a big pile back here in this field. Thank you for the likes, appreciate that. have you been? I'll stack this up. Snowman snow, snowball snow, very wet, sticky, heavy. I head down this side and try to get this stuff pushed back. Watch my lamppost. That lamppost has been knocked down so many times, replaced. This one here, the second one, knocked down, replaced. Guess what? Never by me. Always somebody else. I'm sure my turn is coming. Attachment. Bring those babies down here. Really got off the driveway a little bit there. That's all right. I like when I push the snow and it rolls down over the side of the hill. I have a feeling Sunday I'm going to be plowing and I'm going to have to push it into the hill or into the field here. If we get the 18 inches or so that they're calling for. Show you what kind of contraption I use to get the cans down to the curb. It's kind of cool. Turn this down. Let me get the camera off of here. Open up the cab door. I'll freeze a little bit. That's all right. Off of here. Bring it around. I'll show you this attachment. So there's the cans. They're really big. And here's the attachment. I have a 3-point hitch and it goes into an attachment that basically is a trailer hitch. But it's this little thing here. all you got to do is take the clips off. Take the clips off, and you bring the can over. Trying to do it with one hand is a little interesting. And push the handle down into the U-shaped thing. Put the clip in. Gotta put this clip in. That's one can. That baby will roll right on its wheels. So then, take these clips off. Getting better. Getting better. Handle down in there, put a little pressure on it, clip in, the other clip in, and voila, pretty smooth. This is the tractor. Not too big, not too small, does the job. Let's get back in the cab. We'll get down there and I'll take those cans off. I'm a pretty big guy. I'm getting better getting in and out of here. I'm just gonna hold the phone as we're going. Cans are still back there. I don't know if you can see that or not. Actually, appreciate everybody coming in. If you could please double tap the screen, it's free. It lets the algorithm know that we're alive and kicking. Straight off of here, try to straighten this baby out. And I never backed up with these, but see my neighbor over there has their cans out. I guess the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to run over them. Okay, not bad. Let's get out of the cab here and go get the cans. Gotta put the cans out. Trying not to kill myself. Here's the cans. Tell you what, these work lights are awesome. So, take the pins out. Pop the can off. cans out. This can I gotta spin around because I'll get hollered at by the trash company if I don't put my cans the right way. If you guys live in a place that have these cans, you'll know what I mean. I said this once before in another stream. It used to be where I could put anything out on garbage day and take it. And now, with all the new laws and rules, it's just the 2 cans, and once a month we get to put one big item out. Woohoo! For the bulk pickup. So, back up into the cab. We'll put this baby back up in the holder. The snow's still coming down. Still coming down. If you didn't see the description, I am plowing in a L2620 hydrostatic cab, Kubota. Just took the garbage cans out. Tomorrow is garbage pickup, trash pickup. There's our cans. Have I done a fruit and herbs cleanse yet? No, but I did the flu cleanse. As in, just had the flu. So, I take it that's pretty healthy there. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be letting up much. So I will have to see you guys next time. I'll keep this on until I get it back into its home, back here in the what we call the pavilion garage or the tractor garage. Got a little lean-to on the side there where we keep our implements and other miscellaneous stuff. For tomorrow morning. Well, people, folks, I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you spending some time with me. Allow me to talk. People would think I'm crazy if they just knew I was sitting in here talking. But anyway, Appreciate the time. Be good to yourselves, be good to others, especially be good to yourself without hurting others. It's important, especially this time of the year, man. A lot of depression. Care. Appreciate you coming in, stopping in, give it a double tap if you wouldn't mind. And until next time, which might be tomorrow morning or Sunday, we'll see. Supposed to get 18 inches on Sunday. The big storm coming across America here. Gonna hit Pennsylvania, Johnstown, Pennsylvania, 70 miles east of Pittsburgh, and I'm ready to take it on in the Kubota cab tractor, and I love pushing snow. Anyway, guys, take care. See you next time.